Hello, my lovely, lovely audience. I am recording this directly after the last one, so expect some pain.
Keep it a secret from them anyway, so I just went to breakfast with my hair swinging next to my knees. Wow, Julia, that's some amazing hair you
Okay.
have. Was it this long last night? No. Wow, it's off. It was a Saturday, so we just stayed home,
Really?
and these four weirdos kept trying to talk to me. I just wanted to go back to my parents, and most times I wanted to burst into tears. But I
Why?
kept strong. They forced me to go to school the
What?
next week. I was put in a
What?
9th grade class, and trust me when I say that this experience was even worse than getting picked up by the cops for trying to rob a store. Everyone treated me like I was contaminated, and I understood absolutely nothing. I couldn't read that well, and math was a nightmare. So this nightmare went on for about a month, and living with Linda and Mario wasn't as horrible as school until I found out they'd been stealing my hair. Every morning I used to cut off a bit of my hair before school, and I'd throw it in a little trash can in my room. I used to think that Linda just threw everything away into the regular trash, but one night I heard them talking in the living room, and I was horrified. It was about midnight when everyone was supposed to be asleep. I left my room to get something from the kitchen when I heard them talking.
So the lab test
Yep.
determined some of the strands of her hair actually contain diamond particles. I don't know how it's possible. It makes no sense that they already identified a place that would buy it. They wanted me to bring her in so they could conduct some tests, but I said no. It'd be better to just cut her hair every time it grows and sell it. I don't think she wants to become a leper. Plus, she never has to know. Just take the stuff out of her trash can every day.
We could be filthy rich.
Not so loud. You're going to wake everyone up.
Of course.
Despicable, I thought. But hearing that conversation was about to save my life. The next day, I pretended I was going to school. I hid in the bushes until I was sure they'd
That's
left the house to go to
very
work.
long
Then I went to
arm.
their bedroom to look around. I wanted the address of the company that would buy my hair. I went through all their drawers until I found an envelope with a big diamond drawn on the top. I shoved it into my pocket and ran out of the house. I ran and ran until I reached the trailer park. I went through the front door and screamed, "Mom! Dad! I'm home!" They came running out. "Darling, I'm so happy to see you. But you're not supposed to be here. We could all get into big trouble. Just let me hide here. Listen, I have
Family
something very
reunion.
important to tell you." I told them all about the
Wholesome.
company that would buy my hair, and I gave them the envelope. My dad opened it and started reading the contents.
It looks legit. And you were saying that Linda and Mario too were going to sell your hair to make themselves rich? Well, we can just use this for ourselves.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, dear, but I don't know if it's safe for you to hide here. I'll ask Mrs. Wilson next door if you could stay there for a while. I don't think the police would search her trailer. I hid out in Mrs. Wilson's trailer for a few days.
Yes.
I heard on the news that
Yes.
Linda and Mario had filed a missing persons report.
I'm just gonna say, you go. Next I'm gonna say, the reason I haven't been talking is because my life has been drained and I'm trying to refill it with some chicken. So, yeah. I'm done. Here we go.
Somehow the police never came to search the trailer park. My dad tried to sell
That's
some of my hair, and when he came home with $10,000 one day, we all nearly fainted. Our lives are about to change.
Definitely, but only if Juliet agrees to let us continue selling her hair.
Of course. In a few months, we had
I
enough
just
money
want to
to buy
say,
a huge mansion in Beverly.
normally, and when I say normally, I mean normally, in these stories, once the antagonist had the amazing money powers, by that I mean, you know, like the video I reacted to with the girl crying money, her parents would, you know, treat her like dog shit to get her to cry out more money. Usually, I mean, you would think that would be the exact, you would think this would go the same way, right? Some treating her badly and only using her hair against her will, and if she goes, her life will just get even shadier, until bada boom, she finds an amazing, lovely family, blah 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 blah, stuff about her getting money, blah blah blah. That's usually how these stories go.
Still, after my parents paid for it in full, I turned myself into the cops and told them I'd run away from my foster parents.
Okay.
My biological parents were called in and made me the case that they were financially stable now and could afford to take care of me. The social worker came to tour our mansion and she nearly fainted. So my parents were allowed to keep
so
me.
she's
My mom just finished her
exhausted.
master's degree in finance, and my dad is working on becoming a certified mechanic. My brother and sister have the life I wish I had when I was a kid, and I'm happy I could have done that for them. They go to great schools, they have great rooms, and
Looks like I'm gonna have to watch this.
Oh, and do you think I forgot about Jason? Because I didn't. He lives in the house next to mine, and we're working together to create a business. We're experimenting with different ideas, but I think we'll find our thing soon.
Okay. Why do they animate them like side-scrolling munchkins?
I was adopted by my foster parents when I was only 4, and ever since then, I lived with them in India. Both of them love me to bits, but just as I turned 5, my foster mom died of some illness, and 2 years later, Dad married another woman who also had a girl child named Rhea. She was 2 years older than
Rhea seems nice.
and I was excited about finally having an elder sis. For some reason, we never got along, and even my stepmom totally hates me. On my 10th birthday, I woke up to find party moves going on in the house. I ran to my stepmom to find her busy putting makeup on Rhea. OMG, Mom, I can't believe you're throwing a birthday party. Can you put some makeup on me too? I love you so much. Throwing a party? I won't even throw garbage in your name. All this is for my own beautiful daughter. Just Dad came in and hugged me. Well, my beautiful daughter never needs makeup. She's an angel already. Happy birthday, dear. He gifted me a beautiful necklace, and then we both baked my birthday cake together. Dad was literally the best. One day in the 7th grade, as Rhea and I were walking to school, a boy jumped in front of us with a rose. You're so beautiful, Olive. Rhea snatched the rose from his hand and crushed it under his feet. As soon as we reached home, Rhea said lies to her mom, and she turned into an angry goddess. So, you're planning on spoiling my name? You ugly brat, talking and hanging out with boys. Do you think you're Miss World? You're not going to school anymore. Mom, wait, just listen. I didn't... What? You mean Rhea is lying? My stepmom took my hand and tried to lock me in my room. But just then, Dad came in and saved me. That's enough. This is not how you...
Oh my.
Dad took me away and told me something really shocking. He said he'd tracked down my real mom and I could go see her. Dad, no. I love you, and no matter what, I'm not leaving you. A few weeks later, he went abroad for a business trip, and I was dreading being left alone with my stepmom and Rhea. But the very next day, my stepmom woke me up with a coffee and a smile. Something was wrong. She even gave me Rhea's makeup kit.
Was that poison?
To put it on.
Was it
But when
poison?
I went downstairs, there was a big group of people in my house. She then whispered to me, listen, behave well. That's the Groom's family. For God's sake, make them like you. I just want to get rid of you as soon as possible. What? Are you talking about marriage? Mom, I'm not even 16, and I know this is illegal. So if you all don't want to end up in prison, please leave. After they left, my stepmom went crazy. Have you lost your mind? How long do you want to stick with us? The foster care pays very little this time, and your dad is spending everything for you from his pocket. Gosh, you really suck. She then blocked Google so I wouldn't email my dad, but I used FireGuard VPN and unblocked Google and Gmail. I decided
Is this
I couldn't
sponsored?
stay here anymore.
Yeah,
I
this
wrote
is
an email to
sponsored.
Dad telling him everything, and left home that night with the address he gave me. And
How high up do they live?
other planet. Everything was so different. The people, their speech, food, everything. And my real mom.
Okay, I just need to talk. Okay, how high was that building? How is her hand not on fire? And how is she not dead? That's the questions I'm asking right now. Because she slid down that rope at Mach 2, and her hands were clearly whipping it. And fun fact, if you slide down a rope with your bare hands, it's gonna start burning. And how did her hands not burn? And 2, how did she not have her legs coming out of her mouth and her head coming out of her ass? Just tell me that. Like, this makes no sense. That was the entire cartoon sounds and everything. It would have been comedic if she just turned into a paste on the pavement. And then I could end this video and finally relinquish myself from this awful hell.
Was an actress, a big shot celebrity, and I had no idea about that when her guards introduced me to the adoption neighbors.
Okay, she has the military walking for us. Give me a moment. Goodbye, my lovely, lovely audience. I'll see you all next time. Bye. I have to end this here. Yeah? Okay. Why won't this end? Why won't this